What is up, my aesthetic boys? It's Fresh, back with another video. We have an episode of That Happened. Haven't done this one in over a week, so I'm excited. I think it's a great episode, and I hope you guys enjoy it. My little sister is a really pretty girl, and she gets dick pics all the time from annoying boys. So, being the girl she is, she started using them as blackmail. She now has about 30 boys doing her bidding because one stepped out of line, and she got someone to print out 500 copies of the photo and mailed it to his family. My sister is 16 and she's running a blackmail mafia. She's going places. Well, that's how No, we're not doing this again. In all reality, if this is extortion, she's going to jail. I guess it is a place, but still jail. This dog saved me. I was in a coma for 11 hours and my friend put this video in his phone. I woke up. Wait, is this person implying that they had sex for 11 hours with a punctuation mark? Bro, WTF, I was walking around nude like I do, and I had the camera flipped the wrong way, and I accidentally sent some girl a dick pic, and then I was like, oh damn, sorry, that was an accident, and then she was like, damn, that's okay, I wasn't expecting it, but it's pretty big, so it's okay. Sounds made up. What? No, I'm not even joking, this is the biggest flex ever. Here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the perfect trifecta, the holy trinity of combined subreddits, one post that finds a perfect home in humble brag, oops, didn't mean to, and that happened. Went to Chick-fil-A and my order came out to $6.66. The cashier changed it to $6.26 and gave me the drink for free. The devil works hard, but Chick-fil-A works harder. The most unbelievable thing about this story is the idea that a drink with tax could cost 40 cents. Who do you think you're fooling? What happened today? Boy in my class. Why is your phone in your backpack pocket? It's so visible. Other boy. Yeah, why don't you put it in your pocket? I always do that. Me. It'd be really visible. I'm wearing skinny jeans. Boy in my class. Wear jeans with good pockets then. Me. Very quiet boy who never speaks up. For God's sake, Ethan, jeans with good pockets do not exist in girls' fashion industry. Shut up. They ended up making love on that very spot. I can confirm, I was the girls' fashion industry. McDonald's, count your days, Birch. I asked for a McChicken, not no McCookie. See, you can tell this one is fake because in my experience, every McChicken comes with at least a full head of lettuce and half a gallon of mayonnaise. During Freshers Week, I happened to sleep with someone. Shortly after, people in my block started calling me Big Rammer. I was confused but wanted to know the meaning of this, so asked, and apparently my penis is huge. I'd never realized this, so obviously googled average penis length, and indeed, it is true. I have a disproportionately sized penis. Uni has changed me forever. Oh God, why would you put this on Facebook? It's equal parts cringy and desperate and I want to die. Did anyone else meet their partner by stalking them? Like Joe on the show, I met my ex-girlfriend by stalking her. When I would see her around campus, I figured out where she would usually sit in the uni library and would go sit at the same place. Eventually, I overheard her friends saying her name and bingo, found her on social media. From there, I found out what nightclub events she was going to and ended up going to the same one. I searched the club for her and found her at the smoking area and then hit her up and said, I swear I've seen you around before somewhere. And she said she's seen me before at the library. After some flirting, we slept together and I hit her up on Snapchat. Eventually got into a relationship where we were heavily into each other. Eventually, I got bored of her and cheated on her with her best friend. I then dumped her. This was all 1 year ago or so. I find it weird that before I entered her life, I was a stranger. But after entering it, I completely ruined her entire friendship group. I left it shattered to pieces. Aside from this story being really unbelievable, it's a super messed up flex. He's proud and almost bragging about the way that he stalked a girl to date her, cheated on that girl because he got bored of her, and then ruined her friend group. I know he's saying all this because he thinks he sounds cool, but he's just an asshole. Today, I got a detention for standing up for what I believe in. Teacher, write down 3 things you dislike about yourself. Me, sits there. Teacher, Sierra, why aren't you writing? Me, I can't do this. I will take a 0. Sorry. Teacher, why? Me, because I refuse to promote self-hate because some people in the world can fill out 20 of these front and back with no blank spaces and this can trigger someone. Teacher, Sierra, you have to do it or I am sending you to the office. Me, okay, gets up and walks to office. Can you imagine this girl in like any other situation? Like she's at a counselor or a therapist or something, and they're like, okay, so what have you been struggling with? And the girl's like, I refuse to tell you because I do not promote self-hate. This guy held a door open for me the other day, and I asked why he was hitting on me, and he said, because you sexy, baby. So I tasted his dick. The manager gave me a free shopping spree on whatever I wanted. Don't mess with me. Okay, the idea that she assumed the guy was hitting on her because he held the door open is messed up to begin with, but then that's straight up assault. Like, she could be arrested for that. This is not okay in any way, shape, or form. Aside from the unbelievable nature of the rest of the story, like, this is not acceptable behavior. What's the most fucked up thing that happened to you in middle school? Mine was when we were tossing a ball around on the bus, saying it was going to explode, and the bus driver heard, called the police, and the bomb squad quarantined us in the bus for 3 hours till the dogs got done searching. Wait, so you're telling me that the authorities were concerned enough that there was a threat of an explosive device that they brought dogs to the scene, but they decided to keep the kids where the potential explosive was? That makes sense. Being the son of an ex-cop, I was raised to protect women no matter what. If a boy, like Brantley says, put his hands on a woman when I'm around, I will be going to jail and he'll be getting a ride in an ambulance. I was a firefighter until I suffered a back injury, and I even told Chief that I would do that if I say that, and he said he would get me out of jail if the cops took me in. I love my family and the guys at the firehouse. A man wouldn't touch a woman in any wrong way. I might be 15, but I dropped a kid about 450 pounds for putting his hands on a woman. I can't stand a man that does that. I was raised in a military family. I'm 12, but I'm in trouble a lot because trash boys putting their hands on girls. I've took about 6 trips to the office over it, and every time I told him what I did with a grin in my face and told him every time, I'll do it again. I mean, that's good generally, like don't assault people, but like 450 pounds, that's a big dude. If a 12-year-old carries a baby to term, what medical consequences are likely? I myself was pregnant at 12. Trust me, I was a virgin. I didn't know until about 6 weeks when my stomach started hurting a lot. We went to the doctor and she said I was pregnant. My mom was about to kill me, but luckily the doctor told her to stop and told her the reason I got pregnant. Pretty hard to explain, but it's kind of an issue. After this, my mom and I talked about this, and I wanted to keep the baby, so even it was clear enough to see the gender of the baby, my sister and I went, but I didn't know until the gender reveal. Yes, I had a gender reveal. At the reveal, I found out that for my luck, it was twins. Twin girls. The months went and the babies got born. I got to name them both. They were super healthy and have no issues in any way. And in the nearby fields, the shepherds watched over their flocks by night, and the angel Gabriel appears before them to announce the coming of the Messiah. Wait, I think that's a different story, my bad. So, I was in a restaurant tonight when I heard a couple at the table next to me bad-mouthing my fellow anti-vaxxers. They were calling us idiots, saying that we want our children to die. I stood up and I looked at them and said, vaccines are the problem, they give them the disease. And why would you willingly give your child a disease and autism? How selfish can you be that you do that just for your own self-image so you don't look bad in front of others because of their opinions? Are you willing to kill your kid over that? They looked at each other, both of them at a loss for words. The entire restaurant stood up and clapped. Oh, the people across from you were at a loss for words because you yelled in front of the restaurant that vaccines cause autism? I guess there's a reason why they call it mind-numbing stupidity. I was interviewing for a $40,000 scholarship to a private university. Walked in wearing a plain black hoodie, jeans, and my old-looking Vans. I see one of the best-looking girls I've ever seen along with 29 other candidates all in suits and dress shoes. Walked out with a $120,000 scholarship and the girl's number. Almost ironically, the story would have been more believable if he got a $160,000 scholarship, because at least that could have been $40K over 4 years, but 120, the math does not work out on that one. Similar to how it doesn't work out between you and the hot girl. Thank you to everyone who watched this video. Be sure to subscribe for more daily Reddit content. Drop a like if you liked the video, and I will see you all tomorrow.